cashew nuts, cocoa butter, iron and steel circles, rods, sheets, billets, articles of plastics, aluminium plates, sheets and coils, canned tuna, natural rubber sheets, cocoa powder, and shea oil. Cumulatively, the total value of the top 10 leading products amounted to a little over 2 billion, representing 60.9% of the total earnings of NTE in 2022. The manufacturers and semi-processed sector, as I already said, gave us 2.9, and the performance of that sector was due primarily to cocoa paste, aluminium plates, sheets, cut fruits, as well as aluminium sheets contributed to the earnings in this subsector. When we go to the agricultural subsector, agri subsector gave us 509 million compared to 476, which was earned in 2021, indicating a 4.61% growth. This sector contributed about 14.7% share to the total NTE earnings in 2022. I'm afraid the writings are small, so when you get the handouts, you will see everything clearly. The industrial art and craft sector increased by 79% over 2021 to $81 million, sorry. The subsector contributed about 2.30 to total non-traditional export earnings. The overall growth of the industrial art and craft subsector was therefore 79.73%. And as I said, we are expanding the craft villages around the country. We have a few, about 5 of them, and we are working deliberately to grow that sector by expanding the craft villages, by bringing them closer to the market, holding fairs in these villages. And we've started strongly with a Greek craft village. We are working on the Abrafo in the central region, and very soon we will get to all the other regions. Ghana's non-traditional exports were exported to 155 countries within 5 distinct market destination groups represented, which includes the ECOWAS, the European Union, and United Kingdom, and other developed countries, and the rest of African countries and emerging markets. In 2022, the ECOWAS market was the leading destination for NTEs, representing 34.59% of the total market, while the EU and UK markets contributed 31.90%. GEPA is leading the implementation of a 10-year national export development strategy with the objective of increasing the NTEs to 25.3 by 2029. And this does not include the services. And so we are looking at products, because if we added services to it, this will not even be enough. We are looking at products hitting 25 million by 2029. This is to be achieved through targeted programs and interventions which are anchored on the 3 strategic pillars of the NETs. The priority products experienced a growth of 7.64. 2,022 companies exported 604 non-traditional products, and 120 exporting companies earnings accrued to the over 3 billion, slightly over 3 billion, 3.53, contributing 80% of the total NTEs for 2020. And so here we will have to make a deliberate effort of growing the companies of the over 2,000 who are active and see who we can push to next time report to you that about 400 exporting companies achieved so much. We could go over the 4 million points. Our trade in services, total export of services from Ghana in 2022 amounted to 8,247,000. GEPA's strategy in the services sector is therefore focused on 4 key areas: the IT and IT-enabled services, medical tourism, education and consultancy services, including other professional services. GEPA sponsored and supported the participation of about 16 tertiary institutions in student recruitment fair in Nigeria. We toured, I think, 3 destinations in Nigeria for this recruitment fair, first of its kind. We started this before the COVID. We wanted to continue to other countries in Africa, and then the COVID hit. But we were able to start again by going to Nigeria. And we went to the University of Ghana, KN UST, Central University, Wisconsin, University of Health and Allied Sciences, UDS, Academic City were among some of the institutions that participated in the fair. And in 2022, we signed an MOU with the International Trade Center, Netherlands Trust Fund 5 to develop and promote SMEs in the IT and IT-enabled space in Ghana. Our outlook, as GEPA's outlook for 2023, includes, but not limited to, aggressive implementation of the various projects under the National Export Development Strategy in collaboration with relevant agencies, robust value addition campaigns and programs through enhanced investment in agro-processing, participation in selected international trade fairs, expos, and trade missions, organization of maiden inbound fairs in various sectors, market mission to Burkina Faso, which is the leading NTEs destination, market research and study tour of 15 selected African countries, and then the student recruitment drive in Senegal, Gambia, and Cape Verde. We would also be launching very soon our first export trade house in Kenya and other African countries, and we will bring that announcement to you when it happens. I want to take this opportunity to thank the ministry and the ministers at the Ministry of Trade and Industry, to thank GIPC for the collaboration that they give us throughout our interventions and our travels outside the country to sell Ghana, for the FDA in the support that it gives